Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hey skiers, I'm Jeff from skiessentials.com. Pretty exciting. It's October 9th, I believe, right now. So we're getting pretty close to the ski season. You're not going to see this footage until probably in January sometime. But we've been hanging out with Vocal this morning. We've got a pretty special guest here with us today. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Andy Mann. I'm from Germany, and I'm responsible for product management for the company of Vocal. So what does it mean? It means I'm making up my mind to envision where the new skis should head to, what they should offer.
Yep.
And from that, I derive the specifications for the R&D.
Yep.
I consult them in testing process, and no ski will leave the R&D towards production without my signature.
Yeah, so needless to say, plays a pretty important role in Vocal ski development. We kind of sat as a group and just chatted about skis in general and kind of the direction that the sport is going in, specifically kind of Vocal's direction, what you've done in the past. Talked a lot about Vocal's just precision feel. You know, I think it's today's day and age. Skiers look at Vocal and they know what a Vocal ski is. They know what it's going to feel like. They have certain expectations for Vocal skis. So you've got a lot to live up to, so to speak.
Yeah, that's true.
And part of what we talked about is this new line of skis. So brand new skis for the 2021 ski season. It being 2019, it always feels weird saying that, but it's true. You know, that's kind of the product life cycle. The development's happening quite a bit before we actually see the skis on market. So I guess just tell us about this new line of skis.
Yeah.
What makes it special?
Yeah, I mean, you see that ski here, that's basically the raw ski body. For us, it was important that we want to offer skis to a guy who is looking that precision feeling.
Yep.
That you mentioned, that our brand is probably well known for. But we want to attract people that just don't want to ski as committed.
Yep.
And more intuitively.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily mean that they are weaker skiers, just
Sure.
they want to ski without thinking about what they do all the time, because that's what you have to do at work.
Yeah, we sat here with, 8 people, and
Yes.
probably 6 out of the 8 people said, yes, that's me.
Yes.
That's how I want to
exactly.
ski. And we are all, we've all been skiing for a long time.
Yes.
All of us are probably fairly accomplished skiers, but you don't want to be constantly driving a ski
Yeah.
or
Exactly.
stuff like that.
So what does it have? First of all, it's a ski that has titanal in a very thin shape only under the foot where the binding is.
Yeah, as
And
opposed
that's-
to, I think this ski.
In comparison to a titanal frame ski like the Mantra or the Kendo,
Yep, a lot
where
more
the
metal.
titanal spreads out to the tip and to the tail fully, which adds stability, which
Yep.
adds calmness, but which also adds a certain commitment that the skier has to
Yep.
bring.
And then weight.
And in the end, it also adds weight, of course. So we see there is demand for different types of skiing, where the titanal is only under the foot, and at the front and at the tail part, we have wood only, let's say. The idea is to make the ski lighter.
Yep.
And easier to flex,
Yep.
so easier to access experiences like pop, like building up quickly into the turn,
Yep.
like just maneuver the ski quickly. I mean, if I compare the application of this and a Kendo or a Mantra, I think a Titanal ski is perfect when you want to go at speed and with, let's say, a lot of open terrain.
Yep.
But if you are in the woods, if you are in narrow chutes, you probably are better supported with a ski that turns quicker
Yep.
and more agile.
And that's something that we've talked about a lot, just here, right here in these 2 chairs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not to say that a ski like that can't. In fact, we've often sung the praises of the
Yes.
M5 Mantra and its ability to ski different terrain, but we often add to that if you're doing that, if you're choosing a ski like that and you're planning to use it for all different sorts of terrain, one, it's going to require a certain ability level, and two, a certain level of commitment.
Exactly. And here you can have this access just by pure intuition,
Yeah.
let's say.
Yep.
Moving intuitively.
Yeah,
So,
it's really cool. Little bit of metal underfoot.
yes.
Yep. Mostly for binding retention, but I know you kind of talked about that precision feel
Yes,
too.
it's just that first edge change,
Yep.
engagement feeling
Yep.
that I want to have. Okay, the ski is there, the edge is there, it supports me, and from there on I can move into the turn and do whatever I want and feel confident with it. So
And now the other thing something that kind of we saw not first in the M5 Mantra, but in the Kendo 88 and the Mantra 102, you brought in that 3D radius side cut into
Yes.
these skis and
Yes.
and enhanced it even, or at least it's more pronounced than it was before.
yes, that's true. I mean, our idea was, as we want to become more agile and quick with these skis and turning, the first and most obvious solution is to make the radius
Right.
tighter.
Yep.
So these skis have a radius underfoot that's between, depending on length and model, between 14 and 18, 19 meters,
Yep.
which makes up a really good support and quickness. But if I would basically have this type of a 14-meter radius over the whole length of a 180-meter
Sure.
long ski, 180-centimeter long ski, I have a long slalom ski.
Yeah, which is catchy.
Which is catchy, which has a strong tendency to tip deflection,
Yeah.
and it simply wouldn't match up. And the 3D radius concept allows us to have this short, tight 14-meter radius only under the feet,
Yep.
just in the area where the ski is camber, and in the tip and in the tail, we have a very open radius. We have a radius that is probably like in its 30s or even up to 40 meters.
Yeah, this
That
ski
one?
caught my attention because it's 40, 19, 30, which is just so cool. Like, I can't remember the last time I saw a 40-meter turn radius on
Yeah.
a ski. And to me, I always think about those longer radius skis, and this is how I personally like to ski. They ski sideways really well. So, like, high-speed side slipping, even, like, high-speed
Yeah.
kind of side slipping in powder. Like, I think of, like, Shane McConkey when he, like, side slipped that little
Yeah,
face, like,
The ridge.
20 years ago
Yeah.
or whatever it was. Like, they do stuff like that really well. But if they were 40 meters the whole way
Yeah.
through, you're just along for
Yeah,
the ride.
nobody
basically.
nobody besides athletes could handle that.
Yeah.
Clearly with fun.
So, I haven't skied these yet, but I'm really excited to do so because I think I think they're going to have that combination of different feel. You know, the quickness in the turn radius. If you want to like get that, I always call it a more traditional feeling turn.
Mhm.
If you want that kind of traditional feeling turn, I think you're going to be able to do it.
Yes.
And then if you're
definitely.
more of the straight, sideways, straight, sideways,
Yes.
straight, sideways skier, they're going to do that really well
yes,
too.
without just hooking up and catching.
Yeah.
So I think the general concept of 3D radius has proved with Kendo and Mantra 102 to be
Yeah.
capable of provide a really all mountain feeling for, let's say, a traditional oriented skier.
Yep.
We just made that in the next level a bit more extreme to have tighter radius underfoot for more agility, but have, let's say, a more open radius in the tip,
Yep.
more straighter radius in the tip, and in the tail to have less deflection and a reliable behavior, even though this ski has no metal in the tip and tail
Yep.
area, because I want to have it flexible and easy accessible.
Yep.
So that's the solution for that idea.
It's a really, really cool design. Really cool skis. Couple different widths.
Yeah, we go for a 106
Yep.
underfoot and a 94 underfoot.
Which
Um,
I think that hits two really good
Yeah.
spots. Like I can see skiers here in Stowe loving that 94. I mean, really both, but I think arguably 94 is slightly more appropriate around here as a daily driver type ski.
Yes.
So really excited to see those two different widths, kind of the same construction in
Yes.
two different widths. These are the actual graphics too.
They are.
By the time this comes out, we'll probably have like Well, hopefully we'll have them for sale.
I think it's
But
gonna
really
be
cool
close, yeah.
graphics. You know, we don't normally touch too much on graphics, but I think they did a really good job here. Probably my favorite thing about it is that you can see everything that you put into the ski, which is really kind of fun.
Yeah.
And that little ISO center strip, I don't think we touched on that, but I know you mentioned that's an important element as well. It gives it a lot of pop and energy.
Yes.
Just a really good
Yes.
feel. So that's it. I think that's a really good introduction to these new Blaze skis. Like I said, I'm really excited to ski them. Appreciate you guys coming and chatting with us about them. I always think it's really interesting to see the kind of development side and where the idea came from. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. And we will certainly have reviews of these skis. You know, probably at least 2 or 3 of them covering the widths and men's and women's versions. And those videos will likely be out very soon. So thanks again.
Yeah, thank you, and I hope you'll enjoy these skis. They should be probably one of the lightest freeride skis out there next season.
Yeah, we should add that, you know, without throwing out actual weight numbers, they're pretty darn light. And then, yeah, like you said, perhaps the lightest in this category. So more to come on these skis. Pretty exciting stuff. We'll see you on the slopes. I'll see you in Vermont. He'll see you in Germany or wherever he skis. And yeah, thanks, guys.
Thanks, bye. Cool.
Perfect. Thank you.